Hey, nice of you to catch me in the cathedral. I'm just praying for my sanity, and it's not going so well. So this video is it's actually something to help you regain some sanity. It's the Item Codex. So a lot of players are constantly asking me, where do I find X? Where do I find Y? Well, you can go on to Google and you can type all that in. It's kind of like the World Item Codex, but this game also has one built in. So right underneath your map here, there's Item Codex. I believe that it's also through another menu. Yeah, it's in this one here. So in your guides, your codex, or Alt-D. I, for some reason, always just gravitate to clicking this button up here underneath my map. So this is the Item Codex. It shows every potential item in the game. You can go through and you can look at whatever you want. You can go based on menus, the compasses, the emblems, all these different things, your combat supplies. But I don't like looking through millions of menus to try to find what I'm looking for. I mean, you can use this in a way to find a specific category, maybe something you don't know about, maybe the adventurer's tome, you want to be able to find these specific items. So you can see where you get it. So this one here, you get this by transforming the snowflake shaped ice. I don't know what that means. It probably makes a lot more sense if you've gotten the snowflake shaped ice, but let's use a better example here where we go into, say, like your stronghold items. If you want a structure, it's going to say collectible, island token. So I know that if I go to my collectibles menu, which is Alt-L, I know the island tokens. If I go to the rewards, so I know that that thing I was looking at, which is the statue of the goddess, I know that it's in island tokens. So I look here, there it is. What do I have to do to get that? Well, I'm in the collectibles menu now. I know I need 95 island tokens to get that. Yikes. But that's how I found it. I find it that way by either searching through, or if you know what the item is, maybe you've watched a guide, or maybe somebody has told you about something, you can search. You can narrow it down by ranks, by a class, and the options that you can click on are based on what menu you've clicked on. So if you're on all, you can search by tiers, you can search by rank, search by your class or a different class. So if you wanted to find out, let's say somebody's been talking about your these life leap stones. They're like, man, I need a lot of life leap stones. You're like, I don't know where to get them. You can click here, you can type in life, and you see how it automatically kind of pops up. So you can just click it, or you can, there's bound versions and normal versions. So normal versions are tradable. So when you look at this, you can actually see there's 3 different things that have life leap stone in the word. And if we look at the regular one, its main way to obtain a regular one that is tradable is right here. So it says Guardian Raids. The bound version, you can get them very easily from boss rushes. There is other ways to get them, but this is your main way to get them. Your Leapstone chest, you can get them from a sailing voyage, which inside is going to have Leapstones. So you have different islands that are doing different ways to get stuff. So this menu, you can change your required level, your item level of it. You can search anything in the game. Another way that you can help yourself is, say, on an item here, if you look at the menu at the very bottom, the extra options, you can do control right click for open the item menu. You could link it to chat and then hold shift home, or click drag and just copy that. So I can now copy that. I can go into my codex, remove that from there, and control V to paste the island token. Now I can search that. Now, it is not a gun lancer item. This worked the other day. I have a feeling it's because it's something that's super easy to get. Might need a different item. So this is not as crazy useful as I was making it out to be. I'm sorry. Finding a specific island token didn't work. Or it might be, it could actually be, it was Starlight Island token. It might actually be the way that I pasted it. So if I do Starlight, so Starlight Isle token, isn't that called island token in my inventory? Oh no, it's not. So potentially you just have to actually type it in. I'm not sure why pasting didn't work. So it tells you how to get that token. You do the adventure quest, A Starlit Melody. So every item in the game, as far as I know, is supposed to work this way, and that's why I was confused by what I did there. But it's a good example, so there is a way to mess up the way that it's reading it. I have a feeling it has to do with the way I copy-pasted, so it's better to just type in the item. So like let's say I wanted Shadowhunter Demonic Impulse Engravings. Is there a way to get those? So if I do Shadowhunter Demonic Impulse Engravings, I can see all the different tiers because I have them set. If you wanted to just know the tier 3, you could do that. No, I did not know it. Tier 2? Oh, right, sorry, because technically engravings are not a tiered item, they are a rank. So you could sort it by the rank and just have that. Probably pretty easy to just do overall rank though. So I can click on this, and to gain the gold version, the highest legendary tier, you have to do Guardian Raids and Abyssal Dungeons. Now this is going to be in the highest tier. It's not as simple as just going to any Guardian Raid and get it. So you'll see all of these. So it'll be in your different tiers. So you'll get these from like tier 1 early on. These ones will be like tier 2, tier 3. These ones will probably be like tier 3.5 or whatever it ends up being. So this is the Item Codex. It's very, very useful for trying to find things. So for another example, let's just say, do I have any quests that are weird that are like, go get this? I don't think I do right now. Oh, something like a, so if I wanted to do a cube, I know that I need a cube ticket. So if I type in cube, not cube, so an entrance ticket, I know that I need one of those to do cube, but I don't know where to get them. So if I go here, I now know you have to do chaos dungeons of your tier to get a cube ticket to go enter the cube. So like my mission there is to enter the cube. I can't complete this because I can't enter the cube yet. If you go to the cube, it says you need an entrance ticket. So you know the item, you can use the Item Codex to find where do you get that. This is the power of the Codex, where you use a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of thought behind it as to what you're looking for, but then you can find anything in the game. You don't need to use Google. In fact, Google tends to actually be pretty bad with a lot of this because as of right now, as of this recording, because a lot of it is Russian, Korean, like the other versions of the game, they had like fan translations or different translations than we have here. So some of the items are actually named completely different. So you might try to find it on Google and it's just like, didn't find this because it's called something completely different in the other versions. So anyway, that's the Item Codex. Super powerful tool that you definitely want to give a look at and or use whenever you're struggling to find a specific item that you need. All right, cheers.